Good morning. My name's Kaz and I've got Parkinson's disease. I just wanted to make a note that yesterday and a couple of days really, I've had really bad days with my pills, and as you can tell, I look really tired, and at the moment they're finally working. My neck's not swollen today. I can turn it better. It's just left me feeling really tired, because when your muscles are really tight and overworking all the time, which is what happens, it makes life very difficult. Even the smallest of tasks can seem, impossible sometimes, but when you've got young children, you have to still do these things. So it's just left me feeling really tired. I haven't slept much, and this is just again the hard thing with living with Parkinson's, because I also have dystonia of the neck, so that also causes it's faulty. They say it's faulty, like signals coming from the brain. So not only do I have faulty signals from Parkinson's, that like sometimes when I'm walking, I have to tell myself, pick your feet up, because they stick to the floor. I have to literally march, look a bit of a wally sometimes, but if I don't, then I either fall or I have to get on my hands and knees, which isn't good. I mean, obviously if I'm out, I have to just sit down, because you can't crawl around on your hands and knees when I'm out. Sometimes if I'm really bad, I take my wheelchair, but I try to avoid that as much as possible, because I know, I'd be in it all the time otherwise, and I have to keep using my leg muscles to keep going. So, hopefully, but this dystonia of the neck that I want to make a point of today, it can affect several parts of the body, but in my case, it's decided to affect my neck. So it can make it very hard, because some days my shoulders will be up round my ears, locked, so trying to walk, or then it swells up and I can't eat and I can't move, I can't drive, I can't do anything really. So I've had a couple of days of that, so hence why I look so tired. But people, obviously, if you don't suffer with these things, you're not going to be aware, and that's why sometimes when I'm talking, I can't keep my head still. It moves around because it's involuntary movements. It's a bit like that dyskinesia, where you're throwing yourself around. I sometimes have that as well, but my neck, has involuntary movements as well. This is my dog Ziggy, who's decided to join us. Ziggy! What's this? No, you don't want to talk today. He'll probably go off and chew one of my shoes or squeak his toy. He's been a little monkey. He's kept me awake at the night, and now he's licking my feet. Get off. But yesterday I was really looking forward to, playing with my granddaughter, because I don't have her that much, but when I do, I like to make sure, here we go, I like to make sure, I do something nice, nice for her. So I'm just going to pause for a minute and get a drink, because these tablets make my mouth really dry. Hi, I'm back. Just needed a drink. I posted something yesterday on my YouTube thing. It says posts next to my videos, and it was just basically saying that some days I feel okay, some days I feel a mess, some days I feel both. But I'm still standing, I'm still surviving, and that's the thing with Parkinson's, you survive, and you do it for whatever reason you need to, and mine's my children, and I keep going for them, and hopefully this pump I keep mentioning is the way forward, because if my medicine was more on an even keel, a straight line rather than the ups and the downs and the in-betweens, or medicine working all at once or not at all. It's very difficult, and I'm very, very tired all the time, and I've got a nice little holiday to look forward to. It's not very far away. It's somewhere called Mablethorpe. It's near where we live, and it's beautiful. It's about 40 miles away, and when I get there, I feel like I'm at home. You hear the ocean. You just listen to the seagulls and walk along the beach, and you could be anywhere in the world. I mean, again, on one of my posts, you see some of the pictures I put up of my children all stood there. In the background, the ocean and the sea. That's Mablethorpe, and you could be stood anywhere in the world. It's such a beautiful beach and a beautiful place to go. But I'm hoping with this pump, I'm able to do something really brave and get on an aeroplane and take my children somewhere nice. Whether it's just anywhere really, just it's something I've always planned to do, but because for some reason the minute I hit 40 it all went wrong. I just was quite poorly, and I had a lot of trouble with big cysts growing in my stomach and having them removed, and then I had to have my ovaries and everything else removed, and it's not been much fun. So it's been the last 10 years have been very tiring, and it's took it out of me. So but you keep going, because hopefully, as my nan used to say, there's better days ahead, and that's what I keep striving towards. And I listen to her voice, and I've got a cushion upstairs that I give a squeeze sometimes. It's got a picture of her face on it. So you have these little things that just help keep you going. So, I mean, I seem really, probably talking and seem really down, but I am quite happy this morning, quite positive, and just a bit tired. And, every day I think this is a new day, and it brings different challenges depending on what it is, I need to do. I mean, tomorrow I've got to tell my daughter she wants her nails doing because it's the summer break, and I always promise her that at Christmas and at summer, she can have her nails done. I mean, she's only 15, but she likes, to look nice. So she's been a bit sad at the minute. Her boyfriend's just flown to Florida for 2 weeks, so she's missing him. So the time difference is, so she's up till 2 in the morning talking to him, because obviously they're 5 hours behind us, and so obviously she's been staying up later, to talk to him. So but I'm usually on my own in the morning anyway, because everyone's asleep. There's only me mad dog Ziggy that comes in and out. So, but talking to the mad dog, I'll be back in a minute. Yes, he has a habit of running off with my tea towels and chewing them. Well, most of my tea towels got holes in them where Ziggy's ripped them. So, but no, but I just wanted to let you know that it is a better day today. The sun is shining, and it's looking really nice out there. Probably on my next video, when I'm feeling up to it, I shall probably take you in my garden and show you around the garden. We've got some, it's got quite a nice garden. It's quite large, and especially in the summer, I can walk around it and look at them. Well, I say look at the flowers. For some reason, nothing lives in our garden. Every rose tree I've bought, and every like lily or flowers or things like that, it just die. So I have no idea why. Apart from that, it's a lovely garden. It's just nice to be able to go for a walk and feel safe, because I can't get out and walk on my own because I'm not safe. Because the last time I went to the shops on my own, I fell and blacked all my face. So if I go for any walk or anything like that, I'm always with my husband. So you know, so that's a bit sad. So hopefully with this pump, you know, I'll be able to go a lot further. Hopefully there's no problems with it, you know, because it's really hard. It's hard to remember a time where, you know, everything was okay. So, you know, but I suppose, like my nan said, there's better days ahead, and you got to keep looking forward. So, but you know, I did some baking this morning. Did that about 5 o'clock this morning because I managed to do some brownies last night when my tablets kicked in, and it's funny because they worked for about 20 minutes while I did these brownies, and then they switched back off again. So I was unable to eat last night. So that's another reason it causes fatigue, because you're not only insomnia, where you're not sleeping, it causes fatigue because you're not sleeping and you're not eating because my neck swells up. So that's another reason this pump hopefully will work well, because for dystonia of the neck, you know, there's some treatments, like I have Botox injections in my neck every 3 months, and that just helps relax the muscle. It works, you know, 80% of the time. I mean, like yesterday I had a really bad day, and hopefully, touch wood, you know, it'll be a good day today. So but my friend Maggie came yesterday, and was having a bit of a laugh, and I'll tell you a funny story. My husband has a habit of buying me unusual gifts, or he'll buy me clothes that are way too big for me, and I'll put them on and they just drop to the floor. And you know, but we always have a bit of a laugh about that, bless him, because, you know, men aren't very good at buying clothes, well, most men. And anyway, I like crocodiles and alligators and wildlife and things like that. And, you know, one year my husband bought me a crocodile's head for my birthday, and I opened it. It was a real head. It was a baby one with teeth and everything, eyes looking at you. I was just gobsmacked. He said, "But you like crocodiles, Doc?" I said, "Yes." I said, "I like great whites, but I won't want one in my living room." You know, it's not something that you want for your birthday, but it's in the garage, and every time I walk in the garage, it's looking at you. And we have a bit of a laugh about it. And then one year we went to Norfolk, a lovely place Norfolk is. We like going to Great Yarmouth there. I'd love to get back there one day and show my younger two, and just have a drink. Yeah, show my younger two, because it's lovely there as well. And anyway, in this gift shop, they had a massive, like, wasn't real. It was like a water feature with a tube coming out, a big crocodile's head, and the car was packed ready to go home. I said, "I've got no room for it." You know, he said, "But I want it." So he sat with it in between his legs all the way home, this big crocodile's head with teeth. You know, all the way home he sat in between his legs. A mad dog called Treacle in the back, and 3 kids. So that was a very long journey home. But it's all funny little memories that you hold on to when you're feeling down. So, but anyway, I'll come back and do a little video later of something else, but I'm going to say bye for now, because I'm really tired and my neck's starting to do them involuntary movements, and, you know, but hopefully in a bit it'll all even itself out, and I'll be able to come back and say something else. Okay, right, bye for now.